Hello, good evening, and welcome to Angry Welshman Productions. Tonight I am driving the 7, I think it's a T9, yeah it is a T9, from Caledonian Works, which was released quite a while ago, but I never actually got round to streaming it, so before we begin, Chris, I'm sorry about that. It was one of those things that it completely fell through the net in terms of live streams that I was going to do. Anyway, where are we tonight? Some of you have probably seen on Facebook or all the different social media thingies that there's a bunch of fellows called Golden Age Developments, and they have been working on a route called the West of England Mainline, and they're a very friendly bunch of chaps, and they have given me early access to the route, which you've probably seen a lot of videos or screenshots of. We're going to take a short run. I don't know how long this scenario is. They made a scenario for me just to show off the scenic sections of the route. So this route, I believe, is going eventually to run all the way from Exeter Is it St David's? I think it's St David's. I can't see the chat for some reason, so if people are chatting, I can't actually see it. Let me just pause the game real quick and see if I can pop out chat. Okay, now I have a chat. Alright. For some reason, the chat was not there. Really not sure why. Wonder if I could... oh god, there's loads of chat. I've missed quite a lot. Sorry guys, I'm just having a quick flick through. I don't know why it's not showing up where I normally have it. Let me just... you can't see, but I'm just trying to set it up so I can actually see it. So, can everybody hear me okay? Can everybody hear the game audio okay, just before we carry on? I can actually see the chat now, which is good. So you should have heard a whistle then. I'm not sure, I just needed to check, was my microphone actually even recording? So, can everybody please confirm? Oh, better put some breakage before I go crashing into a bunch of coaches. Nope, nobody can hear me. Great. Oh god. Oh god. See, now this is the problem, is I was messing around looking at the chat and I smashed into a bunch of coaches. So this stream is already off to a spiffing start. There we go. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's working all the way through. Volumes are all good. Okay, that's excellent news. So we'll just buffer up to these coaches without completely destroying them. And then we'll start to actually have a good look at the route. It's actually been quite a while since I last streamed. I think it's probably been more than a month. You're clear to reverse out of the yard into the station platform. From there, please await the road and proceed to Axminster as signals allow. Okay. So we'll back her up. So we've already started really well. Start as we mean to go on and all that. Crashing into coaches. So we're going to back these coaches up to the platform, and then we'll head on up the line. This Screw You and Your Sensitivities, that is a fabulous YouTube username right there. That is one of the best ones I've seen so far. It is the Southern Railway, or LSWR T9. From Caledonia Works, and it was released sometime not long before Christmas, I think. I think it was actually the end of November. Grazdarat, as everyone's been wondering if I'm still alive. Well, I am going to explain all that. I am still alive. I have grown increasingly frustrated and fed up of all the social media platforms. So I need a bit of a break from all that, because they really were just doing my head in. So whether they will continue or not, I'm not 100% at the moment. I was planning to just delete them permanently. but I think I might just have a break for a little while. I did actually do this last year as well. The only reason I carried on was because COVID-19 came along, so I thought people would want to have, something to cheer them up, and it would also give me something to do as well at the time. So I think I'm just going to take a little break from it for a while, and it will come back. I think I'll reopen the main Facebook group at some point, but as for times, I don't know why. I don't know when, I should say. Right, we're just... oh god, major lag spike right now. And we're in. Okay, let's get people in the coaches. So, it's a nice looking loco with the massive 8-wheel tender. This is Seton Junction, I believe. I think I just saw a sign. But as you can see, looking at the route, yeah, pass over the bridge for trains to Seton, Exeter and west thereof. I was chatting with some of the lads in the server, the West of England Mainline server. Just a few scenic assets really bring a route to life. It's not all of it. I'm not sure where these come from, but just little details and a few custom assets like the station building. It really brings a route to life. Okay, yes, signals allow. We have to head off, I guess. Take the brakes off. I'm gonna try and keep up to date with the chat as well. Let's see. La 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 la. Let's see. T5. Oh, David Seward. Hi, Dave. How you doing? T9 is a Hellfire machine. Yes. Do you know when the route will be released? I'm afraid not. There's no ETA on the route being released just yet. Feel free to head to the links in the description below. Join the Facebook group or the Facebook page and the Discord server to keep up to date with the project. As you're going to see throughout this live stream, this has got to be one of the best detailed routes that I've ever seen in Train Sim. Even it's up there with the work of trolley fodder. I mean, just look at this. The atmosphere that you can get from certain scenes where you put the camera. Let's have a look at this. So this scenario, I think we're going to be sort of back and forth along this incline quite a bit because the scenario is called Along the Incline. I think it's basically just to show off the most scenic part of the route. Even though the route runs from Exeter, I think it's to Salisbury. So lads who are making the route, if you can just feel free to comment if I'm making any mistakes. I don't mean to make any mistakes. But eventually it's about an 80-mile route, all in the steam days, set in the late 40s, I believe. So we will be able to run a mixture of, Southern era stuff and BR stuff. And I think with a bit of poetic license, we can even run, or artistic license, I should say, we can even run, what's it called, LSWR stuff. But all of the route, just look at that. The opportunities for screenshots, oh, unbelievable. Very atmospheric, very atmospheric. And major lag spike. It's the only thing with my laptop. Oh, I need to explain that as well, as I'm back on the laptop now. The last live stream I did, I think I was on the Death Star computer. In the month since that, I am no longer on the Death Star, and the Death Star is officially dead. I have taken it apart. The motherboard is out, the graphics card is out, RAM, CPU, CPU fan, everything has been put away in boxes, and it's up for sale. So if anyone wants to buy parts of it, there you are. Harry Lewis has just commented 88 miles plus 40 miles, 45 miles of branch lines in total, based in the 1940s. There you are. That's the Seton branch, I think it is, and the Lyme Regis branch. There's definitely a couple of lines there which I'm quite interested in particular the Lyme Regis and the Seton. I believe the Seton branch was actually run by 1400 class auto trains, which in Southern Territory, which is quite interesting. Oh yeah, Dark DJ Productions. Harry, Tom has been asking if there's any chance he could have a look at this route, so I said to him to join the server and ask you guys if you'd be happy for him, because he is a major Southern veg and he would absolutely love to have a drive of this route as well. So there you go, Tom. I have asked the guys at Golden Age Developments for you if they'd be happy for you to do it. So there you go. I've done my part for the community. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Aaron Brady says, you may draw it and see what you think. Sorry if I'm a pain. Well, draw what? I don't actually know what you're talking about. Harry Lewis says, the Lyme Regis, Seton Branch, Sidmouth Branch, both Exmouth, Chard, Seton Junction, Yeovil Town branches. Join the server, Tom, and he'll sort you out. There you go, Tom. I fixed you up. I'm a dealer of train sim routes. Better do some injecting as well. I need to check the HUD because I think we need to stop at Axminster. Yes, we do, which is coming up not far away. Tom, there's a link to the server in the description below. If you just scroll down into the video description box, you should be able to, you know, find the link there. All the AWP fangirls just fell over in a PC love faint. Well, they can do what they want with the components if they buy them. I don't care, I'm not going to ask questions. To be honest, I wouldn't recommend you actually buy them because they are very dated now. You know, the computer itself is 8.5 years old, so it is time for a brand new build at some point. So I've gone back to the laptop for the next 12 months or so. I'm going to overshoot this bloody platform again. I did a little test run last night to get some screenshots, and I've done exactly the same thing again. Hammond, you idiot, you've overshot the ruddy platform. Well, that was supposed to be Axminster. Back the train into the siding, drop off the coaches, then re-enter the platform, reverse across the tracks into the downyard. Well, yeah, I've done a spectacular job there. Okay, note to self, the T9's brakes are potato. Absolutely fantastic. Apparently I'm a pile of chicken. Aaron Brady says it was a fan art pick I was going to start last time you streamed. Like a furry OC for you, in the cab of 813. I'm assuming that somebody in the chat knows what that means, but I'm assuming you want to draw me as some form of furry animal. I'm guessing that from the from what you've put in that comment there. I can see you in a trench coat, leaning in, going, yeah, you want some Lyme Regis branch? Yeah, hell yeah. I'd love a trench coat. Watch me overshoot again at 10 miles an hour now. Harry's just... oh yeah, thanks Harry. Cheers for telling me. He just said advice. The T9's brakes are dreadful. Better turn the injector off. Okay, I don't even know if we were supposed to drop passengers off there. I think we gotta go and dump the coaches in that siding there. Oh well, it's time to do some propelling. Grazdarat says, what is it with you and overshooting? Well, the problem is, Grazdarat, that when you stream, when you live stream, and you're constantly looking at the chat, because one thing I've become quite conscious of is that I don't look at the chat enough when I'm doing these live streams, and it basically means I end up ignoring you guys. And I don't mean to, because, you know, there's 62 people watching. That means there's 62 potential people commenting, and the chat moves very quickly, so I have to try and, you know, watch it as quick as I can, otherwise I miss stuff. And that's why people start posting over and over again saying about I'm ignoring their comments. Let's have a look. You're supposed to be selling it out for everyone, not saying it's a pile of crap. Well, it is a pile of crap because it stopped working properly. I don't think it's like... oh, what was I trying to say? I don't think it's a problem with the components so much, but I think it's just the fact that it needs a lot of work to, you know, reset everything back to factory settings and start again, clear it all up. And I can't be bothered with that on a computer that's 8 years old. I really just can't be bothered. So I think the time has come to say goodbye to it. So I can sell it on to someone who knows what they're doing. All the parts. Because the parts, you know, they are still quite good, actually. And I'm sure there are people out there who would be able to find a use for them. Alright, I'm not going to make back a massive amount of money, but the money I do make from it, it might go towards my next new build. I'm hoping to reuse a lot of the components I've already got, like the power supply unit. I got a 1050 watt PSU, all the fans, the chassis, maybe. I need to speak to Guion about that, but we'll see. Oh, done. Drop both anchors. Full brake application again. Because I think I've just... Yeah, I've sailed right past the drop-off point. Oh, well. I'm genuinely worried that you're going to hit the buffers in the siding. Well, Harry, I missed it by about 50 feet. So, you know, ye of little faith. At some point I probably will derail, so I will save the scenario. Right, brakes off. What have we got to do now? Stop at Axminster up platform again. So let's head back right where we were. So while the brakes are coming off, I will have a look at the chat again. Ralph, you've overshot the platform. Magic Guy Studio says I should do Thomas episodes. There are Thomas characters actually for Train Sim, but they're, you know, they're reskins. If they did completely custom unique models, I probably would consider doing it, although I don't have time to do the things I actually want to do. The Johnla overrunning the hills, that's, yeah, new series, new spin-off right there. What else? Do you have Thomas reskins? I've got the Thomas reskins from St. Gloriana gaming channel, Calvin Ho. I've got a few of those, they're quite good. I don't tend to run them very much. I just ran them to take some screenshots and haven't actually looked at them yet. Jerry says, oh Reese, did you hear? The Victorian Railways NA class Puffing Billy locos will be made by Chris. Well, hey, that is fabulous news. Yeah, Chris announced a massive, humongous list of locos that he's doing. But yeah, you've got to remember that the team at Caledonia Works has now increased in size, so it's not just Chris anymore, there's Joe, who's now developing the Z, is it the Z-Class 080 shunter thing, Southern Railway loco, and there's also Cam Scott, who's been developing some Midland locos. But yeah, they look fantastic, and I'm really looking forward to the next 5 years to see what comes from those guys, because they're working on scripting for Locomotion 2.0. So we'll see. You know, we'll see what that brings, because that looks really interesting. Oh, come on, I literally stopped about 5 feet away from that marker. Really? This is actually the first time I've driven a proper scenario in, like, forever. I can't remember the last time I drove a proper scenario. F1, where's this? Okay. Downsiding shunt. So we're going forward then, alright. To please all the vegetables in the chat, let's put the correct lamp on the front, which I can't do. Disc will do. That's light engine. No, that's passenger. Light engine is that one, I think. Is that light engine? I can't remember. If any of you know about you know, loco head codes and stuff, I genuinely have no idea. Chris has a team of modelers. He's been under it for a while. Yeah, I mean, you can imagine, you know, it is a big old commitment, the things that Chris has got going on, and the amount of commission. Oh my god, is it? Oh! I missed it! There's something moving! I'm missing... It's... Oh, look at that! That's AI. Oh, come on. I am so crap with Train Sim lately. Yeah. It's come in from the... I'm assuming that's the Lyme Regis branch. Look at that. That is a beautiful looking tank engine right there. Anyway, it looks like it's going to rain in Train Sim. We're going to puff across the main line. I haven't actually been checking signals, so I've been told to do this movement, but I haven't actually checked any of the signals, you know. You want code 11? Harry says I want code 11. What is code 11? You're going to have to spell that one out for me because I am a bit retarded. The Adams tank. That's what I was on about. The Adams radial tank. Oh, look at that. It started raining. Rain in the UK? Never. Okay, code 11 is top, middle and bottom middle because the Southern Railway wanted to be unique. So top, middle, bottom, middle. And Train Sim just decides to shut down. Okay, it's back. I don't know why. If maybe people in the chat can give me some advice on this. Whenever I put headboards or, you know, lamps on a loco, as soon as it's done, it minimises Train Sim back to the desktop. And it seems to happen every time. Ensuring all 3 points are set correctly, coupled to the vans in siding 3, and getting coupled to the milk wagons in the dock to the back of that. After this, proceed out the yard and make your way up to Honiton. Okay, assuming that the points are set correctly, pick up 3 wagons. I don't see 3 wagons. I only see 3 tankers. Okay, well, there's no wagons there. Alright, unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any wagons, but I do think we are going to have to go there, because otherwise the scenario won't work properly, so we're going to have to just head down there and have a look. Does he not have the wagons? What wagons were they, Harry? I thought I had all the wagons that I needed. Invisible wagons. They are the latest in Southern Railway, you know, development of wagons. Let's turn this blower off. Shut the dampers. Well, there's definitely no wagons, so we'll just have to go to that marker and see if it can go to the next instruction. Although you imagine now it's going to mess up the scenario. DT Southern Railway vans. Oh, if all else fails, do a quick drive from Axminster to Sidmouth Junction. Okay, I may have to if the scenario is broken. We'll see. Hopefully, just passing this marker means I can, like, do something. I can bypass it. Nope, doesn't look like I can bypass it, so I just have to proceed to the next instruction. Awesome. I'm pretty sure I had all those vans, because I've got all of the wagon packs that you mentioned, and maybe I just haven't got it installed, which is a bit potato. Alright, well, we'll just have to see what happens here. I'm rolling backwards and forwards in Axminster Junction with a T9 there. La 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 la. And it's running out of control. Right, which set of points was it? This one. Buff. We want that one. There we go. Let's do this. Maybe we're just going to have to skip that and see if we can bypass it. Sir Liv says he's been playing Derail Valley. Well, it's funny that you mentioned that, Sir Liv, because I was about to explain about what's going to happen for me in the next few... Oh my god, there's an AI train. I've been distracted again. Another T9. With lots of coaches. And I probably shouldn't be so distracted because, yeah, bad things are about to happen. Cool. It's weird, you know, for once actually playing a proper scenario, because it means that AI traffic is actually moving as it should be. And we finally stopped blowing off. Harry, of course you take responsibility. You always take responsibility for my screw-ups in Train Sim when you make a route. It's not the driver's fault, it is the route maker. But you passed 7 red signals. No, it's not my fault. You made them turn red on me. Jordan says, have you crashed yet? No, not yet, Jordan. Cling, clang, clong, bang. I love default wagons. Right, let's see, what's the next instruction? Couple up to them. Stop at the down siding, and then couple milk wagons to the back of something player. Stop at the cattle dock. Stop at Honiton down line west. Right, well, I think we're just going to have to improvise a little bit here. Because we can't find all the wagons, so we'll have to just head up there to the head shunt. And then wait for this guy to leave, because he's got a red signal. Although I have a suspicion that because I'm messing around here, he won't be able to leave. Although the signal, he's got the road. No, he doesn't. Yeah, so my future plans for Derail Valley. So in the next few weeks, I'm hoping, you know, when I start streaming again properly, I'm going to start a series on Derail Valley. Where else do I need to go? To be honest, I think the scenario is broke because it's... if you can leave the yard... Well, this has gone well. Because I don't think this guy's going to be able to leave. I think the scenario might be broken. Sorry, Harry. Welcome to Angry Welshman Productions. A signature of negligence. And this is one of the reasons why I very rarely play scenarios. Because they never seem to work for me. Oh, God. Let's see if I can just leave the yard. The answer is no. Nope. Can't do anything. That's that then. Well, there we go. Sorry guys, I'm not going to be able to continue this one. Oh, I need to quit, don't I? Well, there we go. That's how long have we been going? 30 minutes of your lives that you're never going to get back. Welcome to Honiton, and I've killed the scenario. So hopefully we can do a better thing of that. So a quick drive from somewhere to somewhere. Let's have a look what quick drive we can do. Let's try and salvage this live stream a little bit. Right, main menu. Axminster to Sidmouth Junction. Let's see if we can do a quick drive. I'm wondering whether I should do Steam or what should I drive? Oh, it was called west of England Mainline, and we want Axminster to Exeter Central. What loco should we drive, guys? Oh yeah, last night I tried to drive Sir Eustace Missenden while I was streaming to the other guys, but I completely failed with that, so we'll see. And I don't want Tom to cry anymore. The other thing I'm going to start doing in the next few, the next month or two is I have actually invested in Train Sim World 2. Which will probably upset a lot of people because I've been well known to whinge about Train Sim World. But since the announcement... Oh god. What? Why is there no Merchant Navy? Oh, is it rebuilt? Yay, now installing workshop items. Oh, it was this one. Okay. There we go. That'll do. So I've set the loco, but I think it'll just choose a random loco. So we're playing a bit of roulette to see which loco we get. Although, to be honest, I think this might have been over-ambitious to take a Bossman Games loco. Ryan's Rail says, where did you get the Crosty 9F? Well, that is showing my age a little bit about how long I've been playing this game, and that is a former Iron Horse House product. Iron Horse House, who is no longer on the scene for a very long time. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So, yeah, Train Sim World 2. The recent announcement in the last couple of days where they said they are finally getting Steam locos into Train Sim World 2. I figured, do you know what? I'm going to give it another shot. I've whinged and moaned and complained about Train Sim World an awful lot, and I've had bad opinions of it. So, I thought, you know what? I'm going to try the new one, and then make a new assessment, and then eventually when Steam locos finally become a thing, then we can figure out, you know, is it worth it and all that. Brian's Rail says it looks like a good loco. Well, this is the thing that a lot of people may not remember. Iron Horse House, some fantastic looking machines, but they had some real problems. Most of all, the sounds were just absolutely abysmal. Right, so we want ejector open, want switch on all the lights, which are already on. Oh, the turbo's already open. Okay. So I guess certain things are set up already because it's a quick drive. Let's see if I can remember. What have we got? Elder Dempster lines. Okay. I don't know what headboard we would have. Would we have an Atlantic Coast Express? Because I don't know if that did actually run on this route. I think it did. Yeah, why not? So we're at Axminster, where we just were. We got a red signal there for some reason. The signal was a danger, but snow had forced it down. We're gonna go anyway, because why not? Yes, the Atlantic Coast Express did run on this route, so finally I'm driving something prototypical. Right then, so we need a top disc, and a bottom disc. There we go. And we can wind the reverser back a bit. What's the speed limit here? 85. There we go then. Spaddington Bear. Yes, I'm aware there was a spad, but I think it's summing up with this scenario or something. I do not accept responsibility. So finally we can start taking some screenshots. So here we go. Merchant Navy on the Atlantic Coast Express. I've only got 8 coaches because last time I tried 12 and I just simply stalled. I've also learned since that if you press the V button on this, you get an amazing whistle. You didn't spad. The first signal clears when you start moving. Okay. Fair news, I didn't spad. So there you go. You heard it from the route builder yourself. Through the roof. Can somebody make a reskin of the nameplate? We'll call it Dumpster Lines. We need to get some photo opportunities going. It's a little bit bright in the sky. Because I've transferred back to my laptop, I need to adjust all my settings for the visuals again. Up to 40 miles an hour. Here we go. Yes, Harry, unfortunately I'm not the best when it comes to scenarios. It's mostly because I just, you know, do whatever the hell I want when I'm filming, so, you know. What gradient? Oh, we're about to hit the gradient. Callum says he can't wait for the original condition Merchant Navies. Well, I can't wait either. They look spectacular. I'm really looking forward to them. Ooh. That's a pretty whistle. Oh yeah. Let's do some train spotting, shall we? Well, I will have to do a little bit of driving. Oh, look at that. Sparks and embers on a hot sunny day will be setting everything on fire. An A to B non-stop scenario it is. Yep, that'll be me. Let's get shoveling. So what's everybody's favourite loco from the announcements from Caledonia Works? Jordan says the secret GWR project. Well, yeah, that is an interesting one. Although everybody has got it wrong. Just, I've been watching people in Discord, literally everybody's got it wrong. Just passing through Seton at 1,000,000 miles an hour. There's the Seton branch, I guess. Oh, we're about to hit a very steep grade. Michael Thame has just donated £5 via Super Chat. Thank you very much, Michael. Very much appreciated. Saying, apparently I'm getting bullied. And I see what you did there. Bullied as in bullied Pacifics. 7 miles of 1 in 80. Here we go. Oh, here we go then. I thought this, you know, we might be able to beat this gradient a little bit, but no. Let's turn them injectors off because I need to make some steam. Oh, there we go. I think we're probably going to stall. Why is my steam generation going down? Probably because the firebox doors are open wide. We Honorary Status says the GWR secret project is my train sonar. Not really sure what that means, Guion. Galloping Gertie, yeah, that is one I'm looking forward to very much. Oh, boiler pressure's right down. I'm not doing so well on this run. Are my dampers even open? Yeah, apparently. Come on, give me some steam. Steamland says Seton where the narrow gauge tramway is. Is it narrow gauge or is it standard gauge? I thought it was a standard gauge track that it ran on. Lol, Google it. Okay, when Guion tells you to Google something, this is never a good idea. So let's Google train sonar. Oh, good God. Guion, why would you do this to me? Guion. You've gone down in my estimates. Anyway, back to concentrating on failing this poor loco. I'm making steam, but I need to get some water in the boiler. Still on a 1 in 80. Need more coal. David Stewart says you need to have a go with a standing start at Exeter St David's and make it up to Central. Well, I tried that last night, I think. Gonna have to get the Z-Class banker for that. I could do with banking assistance. So what sort of speeds would the Atlantic Coast Express typically be doing on this section of track on a 1 in 80? Because I'm kind of hoping that I'm not really... Oh, I'm missing all the lovely scenes as well. Right, come on, I want to do some line siding. I should not have chosen the Bossman Games logo. Because I like doing line siding, and that's typically where my fire fails. It's when I start line siding. Mr. Tretrel says there's a model of the LNWR 380 class on Caledonia Works. Yes, there is, and I'm going to be streaming that in the next few weeks. The 380 class on the Abergavenny to Merthyr route. Control and R. What does Control and R do? Oh, auto fireman. Well, let's be fair, I think I've already screwed the fire, so... you know, he's going to have a hard time getting that back. Anywho, run it at a lower speed means I could do a bit more line siding. Look at this scenery. Oh yeah, there we go. Apparently we're almost at the top as well. I mean, look at this tunnel. I think I went screenshotting this route before, and I was just amazed by some of this scenery. And I've probably said this before, Harry, but some of these shots are going straight in over the hills. What a beautiful route. And we will make it. There we go, very close to the summit, apparently. Although we're down to 18 miles an hour. Thomas Train 1945 says, why would you choose a green loco and coaches? They blend in with the background. Well, I mean, maybe that's the point. Camouflage. Ooh, look. Well, our boiler pressure's coming round. Does this loco have the pie or the pasty? Let's open the vents. Nav's Media Production says I should have used the US Marine Corps Merchant Navy instead. Yeah, I should have done something with that, because Bossman Games did actually make that for me, the Merchant Navy with the US Marine Corps livery, but I never did anything with it. I just didn't have the time, which is a shame. I was hoping to make Sergeant Pickles as a character. Oh, I didn't see your comment then, Jerry. Should have said watch it from the tunnel mouth. Oh, we missed it. Quick screeny. Well, I didn't stall. Something I'll take away from this live stream is I didn't stall it. Me Engineer 100 says it would be good to see me trying to drive the Forset. Well, that is again one I want to do when I get some money. It's a £30 piece of DLC. It's the most expensive train pack I've ever seen in Train Sim. So that's going to have to wait a little bit until payday, I think, before I go and get that one. Honiton, there we are. We're approaching Honiton, and I think in Honiton we reached the end of the scenic section. So yeah, the route is still very much work in progress. But if you look at the scenery that we're passing through now, I mean, look at that. Look how spectacular that is. Jerry says he's pleasantly surprised that I made it. Well, you know, that should be my new motto, I think. Sometimes does surprisingly well. All things considered. Although we are on a very steep downhill graded. You have another 6 miles of scenery if you downloaded 0.4. There we are, just passing Honiton. We got another 6 miles of scenery. I thought that was the end of it, but there we go. We're a bit more scenery to show off to you guys. Let's do a bit more line siding. That was Honiton Station. Matt Joker says you haven't seen the virtual railroads packs then, almost that price, but you only get a single livery. Well, that sounds potato. I've never actually done anything from virtual railroads, so I might have to have a look. Nav's Media Production says, would you recommend the Great Western 4252 and 7200 packs? And the Great there? Yes, I would. They are absolutely phenomenal loco packs. So yes, I would 100% recommend them. Oh god, we're actually nearly at 80 miles an hour. What happened? Last time I was struggling for water in my boiler, and now suddenly I'm flying along. Whoosh! What a sight. D9009 Addition says, I hope you're doing alright. Yeah, I'm okay, thanks. I hope you guys are okay. Hope you had a lovely Christmas and a happy New Year and all that stuff. Oh, we're at 87 miles an hour, lads. But I think we're just reaching the end of the downhill grade. Plus I don't have any water in the boiler, so yeah. If you want the Clan Line. Oh, it's Clan Line, the one with the pasty in the cab. That's a shame. We are ever so slightly speeding now. Go, we're up to 93 miles an hour. I don't think I'll make it to the ton, but we're 94. 95. And I think that's it. Yeah, she topped out at 95, so it wasn't far off a 10. Oh, I tried. I think we had a little bit more water in the boiler, we'd have got it. Diamond Pacific says, you may have missed the memo, but why was the Discord deleted? Well, there was no memo because there's been no announcement or update or anything. I deleted it. Well, I didn't actually delete it. It's still there, but I removed everybody from being members. Oh god, Train Sim, don't crash now. I just need a bit of time to have a break from social media. Been a lot of toxicity in the community as of late, and I just decided I don't want to run the social media side of it for a while. So I'm having some time off to cleanse and to build some mindfulness. And this is Sidmouth Junction. Is it Sidmouth Junction or just Sidmouth? We're going to come flying through at 87. Whoosh. There we go, and that's the end of the scenic section. So as you can see up ahead, it's not quite detailed just yet. But it's still, you know, as I said, it's work in progress. But look at it already. I mean, this is some great work has gone into building this route. And it's quite clear. I think, you know, we've shown it off all right now in the second part of this live stream. So, Harry, for the first part, I apologise. My general incompetence is to blame for that one. And, you know, the fact that we should have probably tested it first. So yeah, there we go. We've made it an hour's live stream. Hopefully the last half an hour hasn't been such a waste of time for you. Hopefully we could do a better live stream when we get a bit more scenery into the game for this route. I hope you've enjoyed it. Yeah, there we go. I think that is probably a good time to call it an end. So there we go. I think I'm just going to hang up the gloves for today. Thank you for watching. I realised I didn't advertise this live stream as a bit impromptu. I wasn't even sure I was going to be able to do it, to be honest. I wasn't 100%. And I'm getting major lag spikes now for some reason. What speed are we doing? Oh, she's going up to 90 again. Let's see if we can top the ton before we finish for the day. Although I think the fusible plugs are about to melt because there's 0.07 water in the boiler. Supposedly both injectors are on full. Will we reach the ton before the boiler implodes on itself? Come on. The boiler is literally about to explode, guys. Yeah, sorry guys, I know I was about to finish the live stream, but I just want to see if we can reach a ton. Come on. Oh no! Really? Oh, we killed it. Could have made a ton there, I'm sure, if I hadn't have been so incompetent. Anywho, thank you for watching. Praise be... Oh no, that's the wrong type of live stream. Thank you for watching. Rate, comment, like, and subscribe. Visit the links in the description box below. Join the Golden Age Developments Discord server and Facebook group for more updates. And thank you for watching. Good night.